Looking at people from Britain, a lot of British people are interested in their landscape, and people are quite passionate about their woodlands and their mountains, their rivers, lakes and the sea. A lot of British people like the creative arts and poetry and music and the stories of our ancestors. So I think that for non-Druids, it's actually quite familiar. Totally useless. My name is Paul Sandford. I'm a Druid, and I facilitate a grove called the Chiltern Nemeton. And for the last 15 years, I've been the Druid priest of that group. On my mum's side, my grandfather was an amateur archaeologist, and we were very interested in ancestral stuff and the histories and Greek mythology. On my father's side, we used to go out a lot in the woods, and so I used to feel quite spiritually connected to going out and about in the woods. Round about when I was about 15 to about 17, I wanted to know more about what Catholicism was, because I turned up to Mass but never really understood it properly. So I became, for that period, quite Roman Catholic, and found in the end it wasn't for me, so I left the church. And then I read books about my Celtic ancestry as well, from Cornwall and Ireland, and read a lot about Druidry, and then I found the address to an organisation called the Order of Bards, Ovates and Druids, and I started their course. Once I dragged a few Christian ministers along who sort of, oh, I don't know, and I say, oh, just come along and see what you think. And they turn around always afterwards, oh, I really liked that. You're just a group of poets in the woods. And I said, I told you, there's going to be no naked people, and there's going to be no animal sacrifice. And I'm a vegetarian anyway, so I wouldn't allow it even if they did. I joined the Green Party in 1999, and I became very involved in environmental activism. I think that a lot of the things I'm attracted in my spiritual life, like Buddhism, is to cultivate a mindfulness and awareness of my own self. I work at a hospital, and for the last 15 years I've had various roles, from cancer MDT coordinator to clinical auditor in surgery and cancer services. A very sort of mundane reality of my life is that I need to earn money, and that money pays your rent. Although I'm not a psychologist now, I have done a lot of counselling training, both spiritual and therapeutic, at university. So I'm kind of moving in those areas, but not in the conventional form that I thought I would have as a kid. I like doing my priestcraft and my counselling. It's always about living in that balance. It's better than the last one, isn't it?